Hello. Testing. Testing. Happy Saturday, everyone. I am just on Miss J, bored in the house, so I'm going to jump on here and attempt to upload again. I am new to this, but true to this, so please be patient with me. Any suggestions, advice, anything is welcome here. I am actually getting ready to play a game called Arcadegeddon. I found this game about a year ago on the PlayStation network through the subscription. It was one of the free games for the month. And jumped on and began playing it and actually loved it, even though it's against my normal game, typical gameplay. It is a shoot and loot type of game. The difference with this game, in adventure mode, I like more so adventure mode games where, you know, you have an adventure, you complete it, yay, the quest is done. Well, this is continual. You do have goals and different challenges to accomplish throughout the game. You have weapons you need to level up. You have your character you need to level up. There are so many different things that you do have to accomplish to get a strong gameplay. But it's also never ending. Once you start this game, you play it until it ends. So however far you get is how far you get, and then each time you start a new session, it starts over. So today I'm going to work on weapons. I don't know much about it. I will try to answer any questions I possibly can. I am still learning this game. I'm still learning a lot of the ins and outs. Overall, it is a great game. I enjoy playing it. There are a lot of glitches that I feel like they need to work out. There are times that it might freeze in the middle of your gameplay and you can be far and you can have a lot accomplished and you have to shut the game off. So I'm going to jump on into the lobby. When I first started it, you're at level 0. I have maxed out at 100. You get that by gaining XP, by doing different challenges, killing the baddies, which are the enemies. They call them baddies. Your XP levels up your gun. It levels up your character. There are also hacks that you find that will enhance your health, your strength, your abilities, your weapons. And they're very vital that you know what weapons you're going to choose. The weapons clearly do different things. You have your fire weapons, you have your ice weapons, you have your electric weapons, you have your assault rifles, you have your pistols, you have your snipers, you have your grenade launchers and rocket launchers. Like, there's so many different weapons. Some of them are fire, some of them are ice, some of them are electric, some of them are just straight guns. And depending on your gameplay, you can choose which weapon you enjoy playing with the most. That's kind of what I've done. I do have a goal, an end goal, to eventually upgrade or level up all my weapons to the divine level. The divine level is a level 9. It takes a while to level up your weapons. So I'm going to hop in this menu, so as I'm explaining this, it'll make a little more sense. With this game, you have characters. You can make them whatever character you want, male, female, gender neutral, whatever your choice is. You have outfits, you have skin tones, you have accessories. There are a ton of things in here where you can go, level up, change up your character, hair, wherever you want to change up. This is the fit I have on for today. Maybe one day I'll get on here and we can change that up and we can show how to do that. But weapons is what I was explaining, because weapons is very vital to your gameplay. They recently did an update a little less than a month ago to where, or maybe about a month ago now, to where they have given us additional levels, additional hacks. They changed some of the gameplay. They added additional challenges to the gameplay, which I do like all of the updates, because you did have a cap, which kind of kept this game at a standstill. So it's like you get on and play it and then what? And that's one of the reasons I quit playing it for a while, because I had maxed out my character to a level 100, and I had upgraded all my plugins and gauntlets and different things that is needed to enhance your character's gameplay. Weapons, so I had quite a few weapons. The weapons you see that are that aqua blue were at once legendary. This gun right here that I'm currently holding, called the Hunter, this is legendary. I just leveled that up to that the other night. This is what I'm going to work on now, because it's getting ready to go to the next level, which is what they've added. At one point, you could only level up to a legendary, which was a level 6. Now you can get them up to a divine, which is a level 9. After it levels up from the level 6 gold level, it goes to a red level. I can't remember what the name is of that, but we'll see shortly. And then it goes to a purple, a darker purple level, which I can't remember the name of. I believe that's epic. And then it goes to divine, which is this aqua blue, which is level 9. And that's as far as you can level up your guns currently. I'm sure they'll do more updates as more people are beginning to become familiar with this game and play this game. It is a lot of fun. It is kind of like your mixture of your Fortnite mixed with an adventure. More of an adventure mode. Even though Fortnite does have an adventure mode, I never have been a fan of Fortnite, unfortunately. I never played it. Played it a few times, couldn't get into it, just wasn't my typical gameplay. I'm an old school gamer, so I like the adventure mode, shoot and loot type of games. You will find me playing games like, of course, going to different platforms or, play gameplay. I like my Nintendo games, so all of my Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong Countries and things of that nature. We also got into a game on here called Cuphead. Love that game. Those type of games are normally the games I typically play, or any other type of puzzle, strategic type of a game. I played Little Nightmares, if you're familiar with that. That was a very fun game. It's a single player game, but I do like my multiplayer games to play with my friends and other people, occasionally online. Like I said, I'm an old school, born in the 80s, mom gamer. So I am not young and hip to a lot of the different things. The gameplay is totally different now than what I'm used to, so I find things that work. Another fun game on here you can check out on the PlayStation is It Takes Two. That game was an adventure mode game that you have to have a partner to play with. So you have to find somebody online or find somebody you can stream with and play that game. That is a 2-player game, and it's called It Takes Two for a reason. That is another fun game. Maybe one day I might stream my gameplay on that with someone. But right now, my focus is Arcadegeddon. I am going to try to give a variety on this page of different games that I play. I'm going to try to remember every time I log on to put my headset on and broadcast, because one thing I noticed about playing this game, there's not a lot of information out there about this game. So everyone's kind of learning it. There's still a lot of questions I have. There are a lot of things I still don't understand. So I'll try to explain it to my best ability, but this is like a learning and growing type of informational gameplay. So the things that I might have been lost on and couldn't find help on, maybe someone else can find it useful. to watch through this gameplay and see if they could, get some tips, advice, pointers. I am open to tips, advice, pointers, as I stated earlier. So any help is welcome. Okay, these are what we consider our plugins. In my slot 1, I have a health plugin, which actually gives me additional health. Slot 2 enhances my shield. It lets me hold 40% more shield. It's called Tanky. Spongy increased my health, my max health, an additional 50%. You'll need it. My slot 3 is called Massive. This causes a small explosion that deals 500 damage when landing from a jump or falling. So you can jump if you're in a gym, and it'll actually kill everyone around. So these are the different hacks. I do have some more. They look like they added some newer ones. I don't like to change them from these. These all do different things. You can definitely take the time to look around and see what works best for you in your gameplay as you look at the different hacks. They do have to be upgraded. They're 3 little bars. You get those by earning plugins, which are those little aqua blue. Right now mine is at a 0 at the top of the screen. So it has a 0 there. So you earn those during your gameplay, winning certain challenges and different things of that nature. So those are gauntlets. Emotes were just fun little emojis. You can do little dances, just little things, but you can only use these while you're in the halfway point. I have not noticed that you can use any of these during the gameplay. Just a cute little fun way to interact with your audience or interact with your other people that you may be playing with. But yeah, there's just different little emojis. Cute, some are very fun. Yeah. Okay. Just kind of giving you a quick rundown. Then we have the gauntlets. The gauntlets are also, I have a med pod as one of my gauntlets. What this does during the gameplay, you select when you're in a trouble, you can hit this med pod. It puts this big bubble of health, and it fills your health back up like if you're getting ready to die. There's several others. There's some that releases an explosion. There's some that rains down ice. There's some that rains down meteors. My other second favorite is called Major Tombot. It releases a Major Tombot into the simulation for a short period of time. It destroys everything. It starts blowing things up. It helps you when you're trying to fight bosses or stronger enemies. There are so many different plugins. A lot of them, I think I've used them all, but once I found my favorite, I stick to my favorites. You might find that certain things work better for certain bosses and boards. These can be changed within the halfway point, but your plugins and your weapons, I don't believe, your weapons at this time cannot be changed. They did add a new feature where you can upgrade your weapons, which I do appreciate and like. But once again, I am here trying to be as formative as I can be, as informative as I can be. I don't know much about the game, but I have been playing it for a little while and I'm learning it as I go. So I'm always welcome to advice and feedback. Jump on here, find it, go through here, get your character set up, go through levels, try different weapons. You do have to unlock your weapons, meaning you have to use them past a level 2 or past a level 1 in order to unlock them. As you can see, I found certain guns and stuck with those guns, and these are my heavy hitters. The ones that I've already got to Aqua Blue are the ones I enjoy using. I always keep my Scotsman, which is a grenade launcher. It doesn't hold a lot of bullets, so you have to find a hack that's called a mule within the gameplay. That mule allows you to hold more bullets, and you can stack your hack. So the more higher the percentage, the more you can hold. I also have the Eraser, which is one of my favorite. It's a sniper rifle. I find that my Scotsman, it's a grenade launcher. It gets me out of jams. Sniper rifle is always needed for those long distance shots that you might need. There's different challenges. One being glitch siphons. You have to shoot from different angles that may be far, 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 thousands of feet in the air, and you need that long range shot. So I keep my erasers loaded, I keep my Scotsman loaded, and then in my first slot, I pick a gun. I pick a different gun each gameplay, and I play with that until it's leveled up. It can take several gameplays to level up a gun. The guns that I have leveled up already are pretty good guns. I've leveled up the ones, like I said, that are that aqua blue color. That's the max, level 9. I'm working on my hunter, and I would love to stream this process of loading up, leveling it up. So I'll be on here doing different short clips of me leveling this gun up and how my gameplay is. You know, everyone has their own style, their own way to play. I'm open to ideas, suggestions. I'm learning, but you know, you find your flow and you move with your flow. You find your weapons that you like to use, and you play the best way that you know how to play to get through, because it is a difficult game to play alone. It is great to build up a team and work together when you are playing this game, but I do jump on it occasionally just to level up my guns when I am alone. So this is this, and I am going to take a pause, or I'll probably be back on the next video to show more into the gameplay, but I kind of wanted to give an introduction because sometimes I just jump on and I might broadcast with no verbiage, no words. I might not talk. I might just broadcast my gameplay. So you'll see a lot of gameplays that are just like that, where I've just jumped on and started playing a game and just broadcast myself playing the game. I'm going to try to be a little bit more transparent and put my headset on so I can explain the gameplay, because I find that when I'm in the gym playing certain games, sometimes I search YouTube to just look for a little help or advice, and I found wonderful, wonderful gamers that have helped me through certain situations in learning how to play the game, because the best way to accomplish and master a game is you have to know the game and you have to know the gameplay in its entirety in order to beat it. So most of our goals when we play a game is to beat the game, or is to get as high as we possibly can level-wise. This game, there's no beating it. You just get as far as you can go. And like I said, these are typically not the type of games I play. I like a game, I beat the game, I won, I saved the princess, I killed the boss, I saved the world, it's done. Those are normally my type of gameplays that have some type of goal and end to it. This one technically does not, but it does have daily challenges. It does have things that you can consider goals to work on. It just depends on you. My goal, as you can see right now, is to get every last one of these guns that you can see right here that are locked. I have to get them unlocked and leveled up to this color. Once I do that, my file will be complete, and I will be completely maxed out as far as my character and my weapons. That's going to be some work, and I would love for you all to watch the journey as I go through. This is just a quick little introduction video. I'm going to keep this short and simple for the day. I may log back on and do some more gameplay. You all have a wonderful Saturday. Leave any questions, comments there, and I will try to be better at getting to them and responding. If I am playing the game and I don't respond right away, please accept my apologies. It is very difficult to focus on this game and try to respond to incoming messages. I will keep trying to glance at them and answer and talk, but this is a very focus-driven game. Sometimes it gets very hectic and you have to focus, and sometimes conversation or trying to glance over could cause you to just go down and end your game. And once again, once you start a run, you're in that run until you die. You only given one continue. You're only given one continue. When you do play by yourself, they give you one time to revive yourself. Otherwise, that you have to find a pay to live. You got to have the money to pay to live, and then you can revive yourself through pay to live. Unless you're playing with someone, that's why it's best to play this game with someone. When you're partnering and playing with someone, you can team up and look for things that are going to make you each stronger and save each other when you're down. That is the great thing about this game. So I hope that you guys try to give it a try out. I know there was a person on here last week when I jumped on and wanted to know if it's worth the buy. I don't know what the going price for in the store right now is. Like I said, I obtained the game free. But depending on your style of game, it is a good buy. I personally enjoy it, but it all depends on your liking of gameplay, what you prefer. So take a look at a couple of my gameplays on here and see if it's something you might want to give a try and if it's worth whatever the going price is right now. But it is a fun game. I personally enjoy it, and I hope you find the same. If you want to jump on and play with me one day, shoot me a message, send me a friend request. I'll be more than glad to play with anyone who would love to try to test it out. Enjoy your Saturday, and I may be back a little later.